What's going on, people? It's Ahmed back again with WD Sports, making another video. And today I've got even more sad news for fans of football because a new statement from the National League has come out saying that indefinitely suspends season due to coronavirus outbreak. I don't know what indefinitely suspends means. I think it's the same level that we've seen the step leagues having to take and the grassroots level, as well as the women's league, with it probably being suspended and hopefully start again in the new year. That's how I'm interpreting it. I don't know these on the facts yet, but when indefinitely suspends, it basically means they just don't know when they're going to run it again, because for those who don't follow it, it was initially postponed until April the 3rd, because that's when everyone thought this would probably blow over. I thought by that time, today even, I'll be making a video saying what happened to Corona and how football took it out of hand, but unfortunately, due to the serious nature of this virus, it's making events across all medias, whether it's sport or entertainment or music, being postponed later and later and later on. And National League is another sporting league that has been affected by this. We've seen it across the world. We've seen it with the NBA being suspended until probably next season. We've seen the NFL having doubts because they start in September whether they can start it. I think it's September. I don't know. You can make sure. I think they start like around that time. But with the National League, it's really weird how they phrase it with indefinitely suspends. I think this is the FA, not the FA and the league boards and everyone involved scared of doing this, getting the same response that we saw with grassroots leagues and steps leagues, because when that happened there was a petition going around. Obviously we made a video about that, we made a video disagreeing about that. We've been very vocal on social media. I think everyone involved has, and I think they're kind of walking on eggshells, because I know they're just going to say, right, we're going to start again next season, a whole new state, but that's a lot of risk for some of these clubs that are trying to get higher and higher up the money chain, if I can use that word, or the football pyramid in football leagues, because now it's going to be very hard, like I said in my last video, for coaches, players to motivate themselves. Everyone who's worked incredibly hard off the field, your marketing team, your finance team, your media team, making sure that club is running at 100% efficiency, is going to feel hard done by, because now all their hard work part is going to have a hard reset. Again, this is all just ifs, because with the indefinitely suspends, it's just still suspended. We don't really know when will it happen again. At the end of the day, people are saying, again, this is just football. It's nothing that serious. But for some people, this is livelihoods. This is how they make their money as well. Like at this level as well, this is sort of the cusp of professionalism, in my opinion, because then we see players trying to turn pro, trying to make it. They probably quit their day job in the hope of football being their main source of income. But now, obviously, with this massive hit on coronavirus as well, National League clubs, although they're on TV with BT doing that package for them, they're still not getting that much money compared to League 2, League 1, Championship, of course, the Premier League. So it'll be interesting to see how they battle that, how clubs are going to react, what the FA are going to say, because again, the FA haven't come out with a statement or anything like that. But then again, they're not really that involved with this decision. This is apparently done all by the National League, and they're obtaining legal advice regularly with FA and other stakeholders. Now, that last thing I said, stakeholders, is going to play a massive part, because people who have the high interest and high power are the people who own these clubs, who own these National League clubs respectively in the north and the south, who are probably local businessmen, fans of the club from a young age, who've done well for themselves, buying these clubs, investing their time, effort, money into these clubs. And then if they suspend the season and say, we'll have to start again, I'm sorry guys, I don't think that's going to run. I don't think at this level they're going to get away with it as much as they did in grassroots level, because obviously there's a little bit more money here to play with and a lot more ownership involved. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. I hope they don't suspend the season and start fresh again, because then this is what I'm predicting, and you can hold me to this, it's going to be a domino. We're going to see all the leagues do this. All the leagues across the world, believe me, are going to copy this sort of formula. In England, it will hit the Prem really hard. I mean, there'll be outrage from Liverpool fans. Clubs in Championship who are on the cusp of promotion, your West Brom and your Leeds, who are near there, are going to be furious that Villa and teams like that get another chance when they should have been relegated. But we'll just have to see what happens. But It's an interesting one to deal with. I hope everyone is staying safe. You know, please still stay tuned with us. We'll still try and provide you with football content, hopefully more positive ones, you know, more goals, more galore rather than just Corona. So please stay with us. Please like, share, and subscribe. But it's been Ahmed for On the Spot, and thank you guys so much.